Hi brothers, it's the Clipper King returning, and as you can see I've got a cheeky little parcel today. Anybody who knows the Clipper King's channel knows what this is. It's no big secret, and if you're dumb as fuck to start with, then all you got to do is read the title, and you can see it's the Hot Toys DX06 Jack Sparrow. So yeah, as you can see, got it from me good friend Tony from Kid Hawk Toy Shop. I've not opened it yet, so you'll be seeing it when I see it. So I'm going to cut her open and I'm going to have a look inside. Just show you first. It's my work knife. Basically use this for opening boxes, as I'm going to do now, unwrapping parcels and raping. Yeah, it's a good knife for all three, so if you're looking for a knife for any of those, this is the knife for choice. Right, as you can see, got the cheeky little shipping bag again, the exclusive I think from the Toy Hunter store in Hong Kong. So yeah, nice one Tony for sending me that, and you'll know he's put it into a shipping box for me. Likes to look after it, Clipper King does, lad, and respect to him for that. At this point as well, shout out to a couple of the community brothers who've also shopped with Tony, and where I understand it, they've got their figure today as well, so respect to them guys. They've already told me that they like it as well. I'll not give the names away because in case they decide to review it, and it might be a bit of a surprise for you, but you know you are brothers, and respect to you. I hope when you spoke to Tony you told him Rick sent you, or Clipper King sent you, and he did the same deal. And like I said, you know Tony's hooked Clipper King up with a lovely fresh shipping box. I do love a bit of that. So I'm not going to bore you, you've all seen a shipping box, but as you can see on it, it's the DX06 Jack Sparrow for Pirates of the Caribbean on Stranger Tides. So yeah, stick with me and I'll cut her open right nice. And then as you can see, that's the DX box. I'll describe it obviously when I get onto the packaging section, but before I do, I'm just going to explain. I'm now recording in full HD. I'll be uploading, cutting it together on the HD, so if you want to see it at its top quality, then let the video buff in 720 HD, and yeah, you should get a better view of the figure. Also, ask a favour, a couple of you guys, because Clipper King's multimedia now. I'm in the YouTube community. I'm not so much in the Sideshow Freaks community, but I am known over there. So if somebody had link me these videos up, and then what I intend to do is I'll probably do a 2 or 3 part video reviewing the figure, but then I'll give it a couple of days and I'll come back at the figure, and any questions or things people need to know through YouTube or the Sideshow Freaks, I will do another probably 15-minute video just to try and answer all your questions. So that's where I'm going to come at these reviews now. So I'll start off by saying source material. This figure is actually taken from the On Stranger Tides. I've got to say, I haven't seen that film, although I know Jack Sparrow as a character, so I'm going to take into account the films I have seen, which is, I've seen the first one, and I've seen about half of part 2. I've got to say, I do like the character, although I'm not blown away by the films. So, on the source material, I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5. Like I said, the films don't blow me away, what I've seen of them, but I think Johnny Depp will always now be known as Captain Jack Sparrow, so yeah. Also, just to recap why I do still do source material, it's basically because the more iconic figure is, the better it would score, and that goes on to the total scoring. I know some people don't like me scoring on the source material, but like I've said before, that's how I choose to do it, and that's how I carry on doing it. And the reason I carry on doing it is because when you ask me a score on a figure, I'll be able to look back and tell you exactly what he's got. Now if that changes over time, I will let you know. So, yep, there's the box. Stick with me, I'll open her up and I'll score the packaging for you. Right guys, rolling onto the packaging. And anybody who watched me videos I uploaded through last night, you'll know I'm now using a tripod and HD camera. So when I'm packaging, it now gives me the freedom to move in and open the box up and show you around the box. I will try to do that. I don't know how it's going to turn out, so I don't know if I'm going to stick with it. If you do see me hands in shot, obviously it's intentional because I am stood at side. So yeah, first thing you notice with this box is it's fatter than the other DX boxes. Obviously, I've seen what comes in the box, so I would think the majority of that space is took up by the large wooden wheel that comes with it. So that's understandable. It's not quite as big as the Indiana Jones box or the Bruce Lee DX box, but I would say it's bigger than the Batman and Joker and the Michael Jackson DX figures. So yeah, it's quite a fat box, but not particularly wide. It does feel heavy, probably heavier than the Indiana Jones, I would think. But I know once I open it, I think that we're gonna see a similar sort of design. So let's open her up. Obviously magnet side. Trying to do this without it all falling apart. That comes round. Just try and turn it a little bit. As you can see on this side again, you've got the picture, like is pretty much standard in the DXs at the moment. Jack Sparrow here. Obviously, you've got the write-up on the film there. I'm not going to go into that. It's not that important. On this side, you've got the pirate flag in sort of a cutaway on the box. And again, the writing on the bottom. There should be a captain in there somewhere, is what it says. Like the flag's also wrapped in plastic, so I can't get right to that. So yeah, you move that away, and there you find the figure. Again, it's got the write-up telling you it's got the purse system and the sort of safety instructions. Then you've got the badass figure inside. Pull away the graphics page, and then as you can see, you've got the accessories, got the hands, some more accessories, the ship in a bottle, the hat, which feels really coarse. Obviously, like I said, the figure, the two pirate style pistols, and the spare smiling head sculpt. So yeah, what I'm going to try and do is take that cardboard out. Just have a look behind. Don't fall out. Fucking hellfire. That is an head sculpt, my friends. I'll try and show you. Obviously this review is going to get it a lot closer, but fucking hell. Hot Toys not playing games with that one, brothers. And then you can see the next layer of foam. Got the big wooden bolt steering wheel. Can't make out if that is wood or if it's feels like wood, but it could be like heavy duty plastic. Then you've got the stand, the little plaque that goes in front of the steering wheel, the crutch grabber, and I think, if I've seen this correctly, I don't think there's another layer behind that, but let's have a look. Don't fall out. Oh, and then you get the float. Let's take her out. We can all have a look, can't we? It's like we're all getting it together. I would say that's a flagpole. And then you've got the wooden floor style diorama and the instruction booklet. So yeah, really good packaging. More than happy with it. It's in good condition again, thanks to Tony from Kid Old Toy Shop. So respect to him. Again, I got the shipping bag. I do like that one, and I do like the ghostly effect on the skull on the front. So I'm going to give it a 5 out of 5. Right, brothers, rolling on to likeness. Now, you know Clipper King's had a lot of these recent Hot Toys figures, and some of them there's been a little bit of controversy around them. The Indiana Jones, the Captain America, the Superman even a little bit. Somebody's mentioned that his neck's kind of slit, I think I saw on one thing. Now, this figure hasn't had any really that I've seen. And it's not surprising, because that fucking likeness, brothers, is off the chain. And I'm not just talking a little bit off the chain, I'm talking 30-40 foot off the chain. That is shrunk down Johnny Depp. Let me get in there for you. Trying to be steady. I've got it handheld now, obviously. If that's not Johnny Depp, I don't know who the fuck it is. But that is badass. Obviously that's the serious face. I'll scroll down him. I will cover the outfit when I've had a look at it better. Fucking awesome boots. And I mean proper awesome. But going back to the head sculpt. Jesus fucking Christ. That's badass. I'm going to put a cheeky little pause in here. And then I'm going to show you the other head sculpt. And then I'll show you how the other head sculpt goes on. Right, brothers, rolling on to the smirking face, or smiling face, whatever you are. I won't say it's a full-blown smile. He's just sort of got a smirk that plays across his lips and his tash. As you can see, I've moved the purse system now, so he's looking sort of up and left. Changed out the head. And again, fucking unreal head sculpt. I'm trying to keep still for you. I hope that's close enough and detailed enough for you. Like I say, get her loaded up on HD and have a good look at that, because that face, brothers, Jesus Christ. I thought the Sweeney Todd were good, but this is next level again. And I've got to say, if you ask me, on the recent 5 figures I've had, this one kicks their ass, to be honest. And I'm not just saying it's just a little bit better, I'm saying it fucking smashes them. So yeah, respect to that. Now what I'm going to do is, I'm going to set the tripod back up and I'm going to show you, or try and show you, how you swap out the head. So stick with Clipper King, let me educate your mind. Right guys, as you can see, like I said, got the smirking head on. I'm just going to show you how it swaps out. Basically, I think the best way would be to do it would be to take the earpiece off, and it comes off. Like I say, it looks like a giant spider. Try and give you some detail. You can see he's got the plaits for his hair, little braids. His dreads are pretty soft, so you can move them around, but I don't think they're posable. Obviously, once they've sit in a position for so long, it will stay in that position, I would think. A nice thick plait down the back, from the top of his head, down the back. And obviously the knot in his bandana. He's got a section of like a ponytail coming across the top of his head, and then down there with the stick just in front of it. And then I say it's all basically held together with this sculpted bandana. So obviously, looking at the figure now, I think the best thing to do would be to hold the chest in position, just work the head off, and find the other head. You can see I've got the serious head. Again, excellent detail. Focus your bitch. Look at that on the facial hair, the little plaits in his beard, the awesome looking scar on his cheek, and on his eyebrow. Yeah, it's fucking badass, brothers. Then obviously the purse system stick and the ball joint. Do a little demonstration on the purse if I can. It's a little bit stiff actually, obviously, because it's pretty new, but yeah, it does work good. So yeah, every angle Johnny Depp, brothers, not a doubt about it. So now you would push that back onto his body, and then just drop the earpiece on. Obviously it fits around his shoulders sort of thing, so you find the gaps in the air sort of thing, and on you go, back to looking fucking mental. So awesome likeness, whichever head sculpt you choose. I'm more than happy with it. Like I said, the recent Hot Toys that's been out, it smashes them out at park. It's like a shrunk down version. So I'm going to give it the easiest 5 out of 5 I think I've ever given. It's that good.